Hi everyone, my name is Maitri Shah and I welcome you back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 most important points that have helped me in finding goal of my life. Now before we move ahead, can you please do me a small favor? Can you please subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon? And also if you're interested in getting in touch with me, then do please follow me on the linked social media platforms. Now talking about goals, aren't we always confused about finding that one particular goal or that one particular purpose of our life? Well, statistics show that only 8% of people have been able to find the purpose of their life and also have been able to achieve their goals. Now, if I talk about myself, I really don't know what my goal was. So after completing my 10th standard, I was about to opt for commerce, but then I went for science just because I got good grades in science. And then after completing science, I literally blindly followed what my friends and family asked me to do. So I opted for engineering. Not that I was not interested in studying, but I really did not know why was I doing engineering. And I was actually not aware of how the engineering life would be. After completing my engineering, I got a good job, so I never actually regret about choosing engineering. It was something that had to happen in life so that I could actually find the real purpose of my life. I feel with most of us, it is quite a common thing. We literally blindly follow the race just because we see other people moving around us in the same direction. And it has been also proved that only few percentage of people actually know what they do and why they do. So before we find the goal of our life, it is also important to answer the why behind our goals. Now my why got answered when I was working in the IT company. So during my span of 4 years in the IT job, I realized that particular IT job or that coding or testing wasn't actually my calling. Of course, I was working there and there was money, I was enjoying my life, there was everything else. But there's that one instinct that we feel that, okay, I'm working here, but something is still missing, and there was something missing in my job. That's when I started analyzing and I started searching for my actual goal for something that I really loved to do and wanted to do. So if you are someone who is stuck in a 9-to-5 job and is not enjoying much, then do please follow the important points that I'm going to discuss with you. And also remember that while you continue to work in a 9-to-5 job, you don't have to actually quit it, but you just have to make sure that you get some time out of that particular time and search for your goal. That is what I did. I continued working in my IT job like from 9 to 5, and after that I was trying to analyze, like, in my time which is left, how can I still find something which makes me happy. Now in order to find the right goal of your life or the purpose of your life, the very first thing that you have to do is you have to contemplate, meaning you have to think thoroughly. Now from starting today, spare at least 25 to 30 minutes in silence. Take along a pen and a paper with you. See, all of us are gifted with some kind of hidden talent. The real search has to be within ourselves. We have to find out what is that talent that we have been gifted so that we can make use of it in a right way, and also that particular talent should be able to make us feel happy. Now, all I want is you have to write down at least 5 things that make you happy, that can provide a value to you, value to people around you. Say for example, if you love doing something like photography, stock trading, real estate, dancing, singing, or digital marketing. Now you have to list down at least 5 activities. So if you sit down today and if you are not able to think of 5 things, then repeat the process till you don't have those 5 things ready. And always remember, these 5 things have to be something that help you ease off your stress. So this will be like your side hustle, which you will be doing it, but not with an intention of earning money in the beginning, but just with an intention of feeling that inner happiness and providing value and seeing, like, analyzing how well you are in that particular field. Now, the second step is to explore opportunities. See, now that you have your list ready of 5 things that you love doing, what you have to do is you have to start with the step 1. So for example, you have written photography as your passion. then you have to start exploring opportunities by networking. Second step is basically about networking, about checking how much value you can provide to people. So if you start messaging on Instagram, on Facebook, or on WhatsApp to people, like, you can just mention that, I have started something in photography and I would love to do something for you. Make sure that when you start with a new career as a side hustle, you don't charge them. Your intention should not be to earn money, but it should be how much value you are being able to provide to people. And also, if you want to know how you can network, then do please check my video. I'm going to link it in my description. So now once you start networking, have some patience, see if your work is actually getting appreciation or not, if people are loving it or not. Say for example, you do that photography for like 3 to 4 months. You have to at least give your time of 3 to 4 months to one particular passion that you pick. Don't just quit in the middle. So after 3 to 4 months, analyze, like, just see if your work is good or not. You will get that instinct from inside which will say that no, I'm good at photography, or no, I'm worst at photography and I should continue or not. Once you get that instinct, if that instinct says that you are best at photography, then you should continue doing so, and you can also start charging people. Now if you get the voice that says no, I'm not good at photography, then you have to go back to your list and you have to pick the second thing. So it's a process of trying to find which 5 things are best, and out of those 5 things, which one thing just hits your life. So if I talk about myself, as I mentioned that I was working in an IT job and I was doing something on side. So my side hustle was about content writing and about blogging. At that time, I actually did not know a word called content writing. I was just doing blogging, because that was something within me from childhood. I had the habit of writing things, creating some stories and reading, but I had somehow lost that hobby of mine. So when I started blogging, I really felt very happy because I knew that people could connect to my stories. So after I quit my job, I had taken a break for a while and I was back to my home. I was just doing blogging for my side passion, for something that was making me happy. That's when I actually got an opportunity to write content for social media. Trust me, I was not at all aware of how to write content or what social media content is, but I feel that since I had that instinct that I'm so good at content writing, though my passion or though my hustle was not to get money for that thing, but somehow it got noticed and somehow I got my calling that yes, I'm good at content writing, and yes, I should continue doing it, and yes, I should try to find my opportunities. So initially I actually did not even try to find an opportunity, but once I got my first opportunity, I actually started networking on a larger scale, because I realized that that was my calling, and my initial intention was not really about money. It was just about learning and about exploring the opportunities in doing content writing, in writing bloggings, and writing and in just writing field. Once you have your that one goal defined, you're very well set to go for step 3. And step 3 is basically about putting down an action plan and re-examining your goals. See, the very first step of working towards your goal is to draw out an action plan on a piece of paper, in a diary, or on a whiteboard. Writing is very, very essential, because when you actually write down your goals, you start visioning it. Your subconscious mind starts drawing out pictures, and your subconscious mind actually helps you achieve your goals. Your fingers do the writing for you, your eyes are focused, there is energy flowing through your entire body, there is that enthusiasm, and there is everything so positive when you write it down. So make sure that once you have your goal defined, you write down all the action plan on a piece of paper. See, it has been statistically proved that most of the people fall into that 92% of category because they don't implement step 3. So if you want to be in that 8% category of people achieving their goals, then make sure that you implement step number 3. Once you start working on your goal according to your action plan, make sure that you re-examine and revisit your vision board periodically. This is very important because it will help you focus in the right direction. It will help you find solutions to your problems. It will help you think through what all other things you can achieve. Also, it might happen that once you are an expert in that one goal, or once you are done with that one goal, you might want to switch to another goal. So that time bound thing will also be figured out by writing down everything on the paper. And it is quite natural to jump from passion to passion, because after all, one should try to explore as many as fields as one can. So make sure that you implement step 3 in the right way. You write down everything on the paper, you re-examine, re-evaluate, and also try to explore as many as fields as possible. I really hope that this video helps you in finding your Ikigai, that is the purpose of your life and the goal of your life. If you have any doubts or if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. I would be happy to discuss more things with you. And also, if you have any topics, please feel free to suggest me on my Instagram or on my YouTube comment section. I will try my best to make videos on your suggested topics. And please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post my next video. Stay tuned till next Wednesday. Thank you so much.